History is full of firsts.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Many of those firsts shaped our way of life. For 70 years, KPRC Channel 2 has been proud to be pioneers in shaping television and Houston history.
In a state the size of Texas, everyone can enjoy.
Causing the storms Thursday.
Minutes before 9 o'clock, the crew's here telling her.
For the first time, they had 11. See the some of your men.
Isn't it good to work for a place that has a sense of history? And indeed it is.
See, taking the president from Spring to College Station following his...
If you have something you'd like Channel 2 Investigates to check out, call the tip line at 713-223-TIPS or email investigates@click2houston.com. Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News at 10.
Right now at 10, when wild animals invade your home.
This is where they tried to escape from the attic.
One family dealing with a squirrel problem.
Plus, A.J. Hinch speaks out.
It happened on my watch, and I'm not proud of that.
His first interview since being suspended and fired over the Astros cheating scandal.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, and we were wrong.
What he's also saying about his family, his children, and...
I regret that.
But we begin with breaking news from North Houston, where a chase has just ended with 2 arrests. This video just in showing a portion of that pursuit. It all came to an end on the southbound lanes of the Hardy Toll Road feeder near Tidwell. A man and a woman led Harris County Precinct 4 deputy constables on a chase that reached speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. Deputies started chasing the couple after they refused to pull over during a traffic stop.
More breaking news from Houston's north side. What started as a minor accident involving an SUV and a pickup has escalated into a serious situation. Houston police are telling us the pickup driver drove off after that initial crash on Airline Drive in Little York, only to be followed by the driver of that SUV. When the SUV caught up to the pickup, the SUV's driver got out and tried to get information from the pickup driver. That's when the driver of that SUV was run over by the pickup. That victim is now in the hospital with broken bones. Police are looking for that white pickup, believed to be a Ford F-150 with big mud tires. And now to our other big story. One of the men at the center of the Astros cheating scandal speaking out tonight for the first time since being suspended and fired. Hello, I'm Dominique Saxa.
Good evening. I'm Keith Garvin. Former Astros manager A.J. Hinch going on national TV to apologize. He's also talking about his family, his children, and his big regret. Channel 2's Bill Barajas is live at Minute Maid Park tonight with what Hinch is saying. Bill.
Well, it's been 3 weeks since that report was released. A.J. Hinch says he was actually here at Minute Maid Park when he got the news. He was called into one of the offices by the owner and told he would be fired. Hinch admitting he is not proud about how this all played out and is more than willing to accept his punishment.
I still feel responsible, and I'll always feel responsible as the man out front. I was the manager, the leader. I was in charge of the team.
It was a sit-down interview with MLB Network's Tom Verducci. For the first time since being fired, A.J. Hinch opening up about the sign-stealing scandal, what he knew, what he could have done to stop it, and the legitimacy of the 2017 championship run.
The Houston Astros are world champions!
Is that championship tainted?
It's a fair question, and I think everyone's going to have to draw their own conclusion. I hope over time and the demonstration with the talents of this team, the players, the careers that are being had. We have some of the best players in the entire sport all together on the same team. I hope over time it's proven that it wasn't, but I understand the question.
The lengthy interview also dives into Hinch's personal life and the steps he took to protect his family after finding out he was suspended from MLB, then fired as the Astros manager.
I had to focus on my family and getting my kids out of school before it hit their phones. You know, things you never have to think about until it happens. Like, I didn't want it to pop up on my daughter's phones at school. Needed to tell my wife and then get everybody home.
Hinch admitted to hearing the banging on the trash cans and talked about trying to put an end to the sign stealing, but was quick to point out that he should have done more.
I'm really sorry. I know how I would respond today. But there aren't a lot of second chances in real time like that. And I regret that.
Hinch also mentioned he would like to coach again after his one-year suspension is up. He said he would take this season to reflect and would be ready to go if an opportunity was to present itself. Live from Minute Maid Park, Bill Barajas, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Bill, thank you. A major traffic alert this weekend in the Galleria area. Just like last weekend, we're getting a live look at 610, the West Loop, where all main lanes are being shut down at the Southwest Freeway. The loop is not scheduled to reopen until 5 o'clock Monday morning. You'll want to take side streets like Chimney Rock, Rice, Newcastle, or Wesleyan as alternate routes. Another total closure, I-10 just east of downtown is closed as crews demolish the Waco Street Bridge. You'll be forced onto the feeder road. You can read more about both closures and other construction spots on click2houston.com.
Drive-by shootings are not new in Houston, but investigators say this woman is behind one of our area's most recent, pulling the trigger and firing into a home in Cypress. New tonight, we are hearing from another woman who says her house was the target. Channel 2 anchor Jonathan Martinez live tonight with the story you'll see only on 2. Jonathan?
Yeah, Dominique, and the victim in this case tells us some of her neighbors actually saw a suspicious vehicle driving up and down the street moments before that shooting, and that is why she says they were able to get surveillance video and there was a quick arrest in this case.
This is the front door where
Deborah Newby, after her home became the target of a drive-by.
Had the door shut, lights out, have my dogs back there with me, and I hear a loud bang.
When Newby came out of the room to figure out what happened, it was clear by the bullet hole in her front door.
When I got to looking closer at the glass, it's like shattered into millions of pieces.
As for the person believed to have pulled the trigger, the Harris County Precinct 5 Constable's office says it was Donavelle Tucker, who was arrested less than a half an hour later after the shooting. Investigators say a next-door neighbor had surveillance video of the incident that quickly led officers to Tucker, who was only 2 blocks away.
I never thought I'd be going through something like this.
Newby says while she doesn't know Tucker, her roommate certainly does. Tucker is the ex-girlfriend of her roommate's current boyfriend.
For the last 2 to 3 weeks, they've been getting a lot of text messages, threatening text messages.
Although charges have been filed and Tucker was arrested, Newby is just grateful.
I'm lucky to be alive, for sure.
She says given where the bullet ended up, she easily could have been hit.
A lot of times I walk up towards the front and look out the front just to make sure everything's okay. I mean, you know, that could have been me standing there.
And the victim says she's now working to repair her front door, but again, she is just thankful that a suspect is now behind bars. We're reporting live tonight from Cypress. I'm Jonathan Martinez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Jonathan, thank you. In the race for the White House, Democratic candidates for president coming off the caucus debacle in Iowa, looking ahead to the New Hampshire primary on Tuesday. Tonight, the presidential hopefuls faced off in a debate before a weekend of campaigning in the Granite State.
NBC's Jay Gray live in Manchester, New Hampshire tonight, where the debate just ended. Jay?
Hey, Dominique, Keith, yeah, the debate over, the 8th for the Democrats, and now the spin room beginning to fill here. Look, this debate seemed a bit different, more intense and more focused, as you can see the cameras surrounding the candidates as they make their way through. Each of those candidates tonight looking for some type of breakout moment. The debate opens with a sense of urgency and unity.
Everybody up here, by the way, is united. No matter who wins this damn thing, we're all going to stand together to defeat that.
The Democratic Party and these candidates clearly looking to reassure voters after the caucus controversy in Iowa and the president's acquittal in the impeachment trial.
We're the Democrats. We should be the party on the side of hardworking people. And we can bring in independents and Republicans on that.
The group consistently taking swipes at President Trump.
Donald Trump's worst nightmare is a candidate that will bring people in from the middle, the people that are tired of the noise and the nonsense.
And former Vice President Joe Biden stopping down the debate.
Stand up and clap for Vindman. Get up there. Who we are. That's who we are. We are not what Trump is.
Urging the crowd to honor Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, who was removed from his post in the White House after testifying during the impeachment investigation.
Double what you have or anybody else has.
But wait a second, Bernie.
Well, that is quite right.
Let's not argue about polls.
That is correct.
This isn't about polls.
There was a bit of back and forth between the candidates over issues that have become familiar in these debates, including health care and insurance, education, the economy, and equality. Feedback from this latest showdown will be fast. New Hampshire voters go to the polls on Tuesday. Yeah, and look, the pace of this entire campaign begins to pick up now. 2 debates and a primary in South Carolina, all Dominique and Keith within the next 3 weeks.
Joe, thank you so much, Jay Gray. We're following breaking news from Montgomery County. That's where a single-engine plane was forced to make an emergency landing at Conroe Regional Airport. We're told the plane had lost power and had no lights. It landed safely, but it was a hard landing, causing a fuel leak. Crews are now on scene cleaning up that spill. We're working to find out how many people were on that plane.
Only on 2 tonight, small critters taking big bites out of a Houston family's house. And we're not talking about termites here. Instead, squirrels. Channel 2's Roseanne Aragon live near Bear Creek Park on Houston's west side with the story all new at 10 o'clock. Roseanne?
If you can believe this, within the course of 1 month, this homeowner says the unwelcome guests did this. She's owned this home for more than a decade, and she is so proud to have it. But she says she's in a race against time to get these critters out.
They've totally invaded this space.
It's a situation you don't hear every day.
Well, right now I have a bunch of squirrels invading my home.
But Angie Claisel knows she's owned it for 15 years.
I love it. I work for it every day.
In fact, work is exactly how she'd describe it. Well, as of a year ago, when she removed some old gutters, exposing rotten wood, which squirrels found appealing.
It's like a buffet. The wood is like food to them.
Chomping it up.
They just hop right in over here, or they hop right in over there off the tree. I had another tree that was cut down.
Cutting down trees, patching up holes, even playing loud music.
It's kind of crazy. I've almost tried everything. I've tried strobe lights, the ammonia, I've tried the exclusion, and I just can't keep up.
The squirrels kept coming.
And it worked for a while, and then about the last 4 months, they just really accelerated their activity when they had babies up in my attic.
Now,
I can hear them. I can see them. They look at me and just hop back in the house in the holes.
These holes.
This is where they tried to escape.
As many as 20 squirrels.
And I don't want to serve them breakfast because they're not welcome guests.
When she sought professional help, the quotes she got were around $7,000. But while she works hard to save, she's worried time is running out.
What is going to happen? You know, I need them out of there. I don't need further ruining of my house.
And anyone who sees this home can see it is a gorgeous and beautiful home, which she loves. She says she's proud of it. She wants to be a responsible homeowner and a responsible neighbor, and she'll do whatever she has to do to get these critters out. Reporting live from West Houston, Roseanne Aragon, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
The problem is, where are they? Do they have access to children? No one knows anything.
1 year after it was released by the Catholic Church, we want to know, where are all the priests on the credibly accused list? The Channel 2 Investigates exclusive coming up.
Well, it's a nice clear sky out there, but I tell you what, it's going to be another chilly night, so get ready for that. As a wake-up, I'll have those numbers. It should make the 70s tomorrow. And coming up, do I have a click to pin to show you one of the most amazing moon shots I think I've ever seen? Stay with us.
Wow. All right. Channel 2 News at 10 is coming right back. More breaking news tonight, this time in Pasadena. That's where an 18-wheeler has been struck by a train. It's happening on Tenneco Road near State Highway 225. That's near the Pasadena Freeway and the Sam Houston Tollway. Good news to report here, nobody was hurt.
1 year ago, the Galveston-Houston Archdiocese released its list of priests who were credibly accused of abuse. Some of the abuse happened long ago, and some of the priests on the list have died.
But others are still being taken care of by the church, though exactly where they are isn't all that clear. And as Channel 2 investigator Robert Arnold reports, that's a problem for some abuse victims.
This is a breaking news alert.
I'm joining you right now because the Archdiocese has just released a long-awaited and long-promised list.
A year ago, there was a hope for justice for the victims of clergy sexual abuse.
There are 42 names on the list, and we're going to begin with John Keller.
We want to substantiate what those young people who suffered, what the victims, what the survivors, that's what today is all about.
But 1 year later, what has come of these revelations? That over 40 priests from the Galveston-Houston Archdiocese were accused of the unthinkable. Where are they? The victims were promised healing, support, and transparency.
We at SNAP are calling for true transparency, not the opaque transparency of a stained glass window from a church in denial.
Eduardo Lopez de Casas is a co-leader of a Houston support group for victims of clergy abuse. He grew up in the church, almost never missing a Sunday, even in his darkest times.
I was abused over 40 years ago, and I never left the church.
Eduardo went to work in the church as a music director, most recently at Prince of Peace in Tomball.
The amazing thing is that when I went to work there, I did not know anything about the person that was to become my boss, which was John Keller.
Keller was removed from the church the same day his name appeared on this list. The Archdiocese has kept mum about Keller's whereabouts, and the same for the others on the list, leaving parishioners and victims guessing.
What that means to me is there are places like the Fiorenza Retirement Home for priests here, which the diocese funds.
Channel 2 Investigates looked into the history of that retirement center, which is one of several buildings on a campus next door to Herman Park and the Medical Center. We found a few credibly accused priests connected to that address. Charles Schopp, accused of abuse, same as Dennis Lynch. We found his name on a 2014 newsletter wishing him a happy birthday. And Anthony Stredney and Dennis Peterson's names surfaced in old white page listings. The Archdiocese tells us none of the priests on the credibly accused list live there now, and no current priest residents are the subject of any criminal investigation or pending charges of any kind. But one priest that is under criminal investigation is Father Manuel La Rosa Lopez. We went looking for him, too. According to court documents, La Rosa Lopez lives here in this suburban Southeast Houston neighborhood. And according to these property records, the house is owned by the Archdiocese. That house is also just a few feet away from a school zone. Chris Feldman is a Houston civil lawyer who's handled several church abuse cases.
The church should take it upon itself to make sure that predator priests are nowhere near children. It's a no-brainer.
But the district attorney tells us Father Manuel isn't violating any conditions of his bond.
As long as there is accessibility, there is vulnerability. And even though that's not in the bond, and that is quite unfortunate.
So 1 year after this list was released, what relief can victims find? After decades of loyalty, Eduardo left his parish.
I think that my ties have finally been broken. It does not mean that I'm not Catholic. I was always told by my mother, God is everywhere.
Late today, the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston did talk to us about why the church continues to support priests deemed credibly accused of abuse. It's a debate within the church, but we are told it comes down to the code of canon law.
The law is very clear that when someone gives themselves over to the priesthood, at that point, the church takes on a responsibility to care for them for the rest of their life. And while it doesn't mean that bishops like doing it, it means that they're bound to uphold the laws themselves. And if they were to disregard these laws, if they were to disregard what Rome tells them to do, then they themselves would be liable to penalties as well.
When we asked if that same code of canon law applies to priests convicted of abuse, we were told yes, it does. As for Father Manuel La Rosa Lopez, his trial is scheduled for March. Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 investigates.
A look at our weather, and it's the weekend.
It's the weekend, and it's full moon weekend too.
That's right.
It's actually full tomorrow night, but it looked full tonight.
Okay.
So do I have a shot for you?
Can't wait to
Okay,
see it.
let's start with this in Rosenberg. Beautiful moon. But that's not the shot I'm talking about. This one is a beautiful shot in spring.
That's a good one.
That's
not the one you're talking about.
Wow.
This is a great one. This is a great one in Allen. 97.8% full, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
My goodness.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready?
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a good picture right there.
Well, Victor works out at the airport. He sends me all kinds of shots, and I don't know how he got this one.
That's amazing.
Even if he just put it together in his basement, I love it.
That's all right. We'll take it.
So, thank you, Victor. That is a gorgeous shot, and it just makes everybody go. Usually when something is so fabulous, you go, that's got to be a fake because it's too good. But
Photoshop.
But it's a beautiful shot, I'll say that. And so, very nice. In the meantime, Triangle Energy cameras 59, south at 5, dew point's 51. Galveston, you know, when you can see the Pleasure Pier that clearly, you know the air is nice and dry, and it certainly is. Dew point's at 58. The humidity, don't pay attention to that. It's really beautiful and clear out there. If you're heading there this weekend, 68, 70. Last weekend for the Galveston restaurant weeks, so keep that in mind. Eat well. 50s just about everywhere you look. 60 on the island, 40s up to the north. Those dew points are low, so especially to the north, things are going to be a little colder. It's interesting with these winds. You can see this southerly flow and this northerly flow. It's all very light. There's this weak boundary. I'm going to take those off, and it's right there cutting through Conroe, and you can see off toward, it looks like Belleville, and that's where we're finding this weak wind shift more than anything. But what it means is it's going to be a little cooler to the north when you wake up. Lots of low 40s, even some 30s with 50s down to the south, and then highs tomorrow. That front will move off to the north. Should make it to the upper 60s to around 70 tomorrow, it looks like. Exact track radar coming up dry for us. That high's in play. So tomorrow, that's the reason it only stays to 70, the cloud cover here. If you can break some sunshine through, some low 70s. A little bit of rain wants to show up, especially on Sunday, but here comes the front. This is the game changer for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we have this stalling front. There's the rain Tuesday, the system here, that comes in on Wednesday. So wet days, 3 in a row. Then this moves on out of here so that once we get to Thursday and Friday, we clear nicely. You know, next Friday starts Mardi Gras, and of course it's Valentine's Day also. As far as rain amounts are going to be heaviest up to our north, and by that I mean as much as 8 inches there, but we could easily see anywhere from 2 and 3 inches of rain from Monday to Wednesday, so we will watch there. Power planter then 48 to 68. Forecast for the weekend looks pretty good. 70, 75. 60, 70, 80% chances of rain. And then there is next week. All right, sports is next. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Xfinity Sports Desk. The Houston Rockets will finish the year starting the smallest NBA lineup in 50 years. PJ Tucker played center against the Lakers at 6'5" and is what is being called the Pocket Rockets lineup. Tonight against the Suns, 6'7", Robert Covington starts at center. Let's go to downtown Phoenix, Stick Talk Arena, as Future would call it, and check out Rocco, the newest Rocket. Robert Covington early, after they pass it all the way around, hits the three. He had a big game against the Lakers Saturday, but the Phoenix Suns dropping 46 in the first quarter. Devin Booker, wet. Houston would make a huge run in the second quarter. They'd come back in this game. James Harden burying the step back here. They would cut what was a 22-point deficit all the way down to 5, but then the Suns just run the Rockets out of the building in the second half. Final score, 127-91. Bad news, they lose. Good news, they get to go party in Old Town Scottsdale. The XFL is back, and Saturday the Roughnecks play their first game at TDECU Stadium. Vanessa Richardson has more.
Today, the Roughnecks' name was painted on the field at TDECU Stadium.
The players are ready to play. I know they're excited to get started and play a different colored jersey.
And tomorrow, they finally play. After the draft, training camp, and scrimmages, these guys are ready.
I'm very excited, man, just to get out there and see what we're capable of as a team. We get to get out there and hit the opposing team.
Head coach June Jones has coached in the NFL on the collegiate level, on the high school level, but he says preparing for this XFL team is unlike anything he's ever done before.
The first time I've really been involved with being able to get your own players. You know, in the NFL, you already have probably 35 to 40 that are already there.
And those players Coach Jones chose also have new XFL rules to abide by, which will almost guarantee a faster-paced game.
Well, that's exciting. And for guys to come out here and be, you know, with experience, and you got the new kickoff rules, so it's different.
With the Roughnecks, Vanessa Richardson, KPRC, Channel 2 Sports.
Thanks, Vanessa. Using Cougars offensive lineman Josh Jones, the only Cougar invited to the NFL scouting combine for the tackle, a chance to be a first-round pick, and looked really good at the Senior Bowl. So we'll see how he does up in Indianapolis, doing all the running, and probably runs a better 40 than I did in Miami. Where I fell.
That was a valiant effort on your part.
You're in a suit.
Whoa.
Yeah. But I mean, I should be able to like stand upright.
Don't be too hard on yourself, man.
Next time. We'll be right back.
Deliver side free.
All right, weekend forecast, right?
Yeah, and I've had a lot of success with this blog that I've been posting today. Click to Houston.com/weather blog. It's about another hurricane forecast, and it's not good. Dale Link talks not just about how many hurricanes there will be, but where they will go.
I don't like zone 2.
Yeah, that's zone 2. This reminds me a lot of 2008, so check that out. There's that shot again.
Gotta show us that again.
I know, absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a nice one. It's a little cool overnight, that's for sure, down to about 48 for a low.
All right, let's fly into this weekend.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us. The night show's coming up next.
Have a great one. We'll see you Monday. Good night.